What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Untamed. Yeah, boy. Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast. Man, what? I'm here with my favorite co-host, Khalil Jamal. You already know it go down every single time we touch this mic, man. It's been a minute. It's been a little minute. Did you miss us? Nah, I know you miss us. You ain't gotta answer that. What's up, though, my boy?
Yo.
What you want?
I'm coolin', man.
What you
How
want?
you doing, man? I see that boy fresh back from Christmas, fresh back from New Year's. How was your vacation?
Man, my vacation was great, bro. I cannot complain. Got a lot of things for Christmas. One thing that did happen bad, though. One thing that did happen bad, I gotta tell this story. So, damn, what was I finna say?
The one thing that happened bad.
Damn. I got everything I wanted, but I still wanted one thing. And you know what that was, man? One thing that happened bad, I wanted your love, baby. Not you, Khalil. The fans, man. One thing that happened bad for me is that we did not get to really pod December, bro. And that really broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? It was due to me. It was due to my idiocy with recording with my camera. You feel me? Just a little transparency. I messed up a couple episodes in editing, and it was all my fault. So I just want to say I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry y'all didn't get y'all episodes. I know y'all was waiting for them.
This is my sorry
We
for
bite.
2004.
We bite.
And now
We back, baby.
This year.
We back for y'all.
I'ma take this one chance to make this thing clear. I'm sorry.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm sorry.
And I'm glad y'all here with us.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes. Yo, welcome back, man. We ain't I'm not apologizing to you niggas.
We bite.
Y'all niggas got families. Y'all got shit y'all doing. We got shit we doing. So if y'all don't get an episode, suck my dick, bro. I don't care about none of that shit this nigga talking about. Yo, if y'all get an episode, cool. If y'all don't get an episode. Niggas got lives. We got families. Niggas got shit we doing, jobs, all type of shit. Y'all niggas got them too. But we are back. We gonna try to stay more consistent this year for the 26, man. I'm really dead set on 2 episodes a week, y'all. I promise you. I'm dead set on 2 episodes a week. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all get one, goddamn it, y'all get one. If y'all get 2, hey, it is what it is. But you know, I will say for me, just a little New Year's resolution. You know, I do want to pod more consistently, man. Like I do have fun coming in here talking to Brian. I think we make for compelling conversation. A lot of times we have opposing agreements and shit like that, and I have fun being mentally challenged on this podcast. So,
For sure.
I love doing this shit, man. We back, man.
If y'all have some New Year's resolutions, man, go ahead and comment down below. Let us know what your New Year's resolution is. Ours is obviously we need to pod more. We need to be more consistent. My New Year's resolution for myself, I just want to prosper. I want to, in all fields, I want to make sure I get more money than I did last year. I want to make sure I go harder in the gym than I did last year. I want to make sure that my bitch better. I want to make sure that my car better. I want to make sure that I got better shoes than I had last year.
I don't want a better bitch. I want my bitch better. I don't want a better bitch. I want my bitch better.
Blueface is crazy.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about Blue today on the podcast.
All areas, you know what I'm saying, and I hope y'all do too.
Yeah.
Man. As listeners of this pod, I hope that we could get on here and just motivate you and get you to, you know, get up off your ass. A lot of motherfuckers is lazy nowadays. Especially so it's a new year, new me. New year, new you. You know how niggas say that. It's a new year, new me. Well, if you're gonna be new, get the hell up off your asses, man. Get in the gym, get on the job. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you're doing it to the fullest. It's a new year, man, and I want to see all of our listeners, I want to see all of our fans just prosper, you know what I'm saying, along with us. So, if you do have New Year's resolutions, comment down below, man. I want to hear what y'all have to say about it.
Yeah, we want to hear all that. We want to hear all that. We want to see all that. You know what I'm saying? So, in the world of worlds, we got a lot of shit happening, y'all.
Yeah, it's a lot to talk about.
The U.S. just invaded Venezuela. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that.
We got some
bombs in Baghdad type shit. You feel me? 50 missiles hit their ass hard.
Well, we wanna first send out our condolences to the people who lost their lives. The people who had nothing to do with this.
but on another note, man, fuck them niggas. If they not with, see, I'm a little bit more patriotic when it comes to military attacks on other countries. You feel me? I see what you saying. You know, R.I.P. them people. But at the same time, it's a reason. It's a reason behind everything. We didn't just go over there because we wanted to go over there. You know what I'm saying? Big T decided that they was playing with his top. He told them to stand down. He told them, stop messing with Russia. Stop messing with China. Stop messing with our ops. Y'all supposed to be with us, but y'all are. That's just like you having a neighbor, bro. Right? That's just like you having a neighbor and you cool with your neighbor. But every day, your ops is over at your neighbor's house chilling and woo, partying and all that other type of shit. And you like, hey, one day you just talk to your neighbor and you like, hey, bro, you know, I fuck with you, but you got the ops over here. Yeah. If you got the ops over here, then I can't fuck with you. Then it's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel like. That's what I feel. What happened with Venezuela? They were playing around with countries that we don't really get along with. And Trump gave them a warning a few months back, a month or two back. He told them like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's stop messing with the ops. Let's get some money together because you know they have oil and stuff over there in Venezuela. And you know what the president of Venezuela did? You know what his response to Trump was? Dancing. Silly dancing, playing music, singing John Lennon, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Trump took that as a diss. Because I'm telling you to stop playing with my ops. And you over here dancing in the video and looking all silly and whatever. Taking me as a joke. So you know, you want to take me as a joke? I'm going to wait till 2 a.m. I'm going to fly planes over your shit. Loud planes. And guess what that's a cover for? So that the helicopters can drop the elite forces. You feel me? While y'all living dead asleep. And we gonna come over there and first of all, we gonna take your president. We gonna take his madam. And we gonna set this shit straight. Don't play with the motherfucking U.S. That's all I got to say. Don't play with the U.S. And I'm with any type of shit that the U.S. does as far as military acts. We gotta be patriotic. What you think about it, bro?
I agree that when it comes to military issues, there's almost
we come from military families,
there's almost
bro.
an unfortunate reality when it comes to shit like this because war has to happen in the world. War happens in the world in a way where it's unexpected. Lives are lost. So that's why I first wanted to send my condolences out.
Yeah, for sure.
What I will say is, I believe that. Fuck. Hold on, bro.
Come on. Be concise. We ain't in no rush, bro.
Hold on.
We ain't in no rush.
Hold on. Let me go grab my charger. Fuck.
Man, while he's over there grabbing his charger, I just want to ask y'all, the fans, what do y'all think about this? Do you think that the U.S. was right to invade and bomb Venezuela? Did you see the videos of what happened? You know what I'm saying? I know it was like a big thing in the news a day or two or three ago, but how do y'all actually feel about it? Because it's certain issues that happen in the world, and you know, there's always a left and there's a right. There's always people who agree and there's always people that disagree. But in my opinion, if you live in the United States, on most issues that involve the military, I think that we should be patriotic with it. You know why? Because if any of these other countries that we don't really mess with get an upper leg on us, get an upper head on us, it's over, bruh. It's over. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like a lot of them would give us those graces if they were able to come onto the US soil. You know, I know it happened a long time ago. Most of us don't even remember. Most of us weren't even born. You know what I'm saying? But they did invade the United States. And though it was a different country, it has the same sentiment. Once they bombed Pearl Harbor, and this is coming from somebody who used to live in Pearl Harbor. Me and Khalil used to live right next to Pearl. I went to Pearl Harbor Elementary School. So did Khalil. So we know the effects that an attack on the home front has. So I think that after those attacks on the United States, I think the United States as a country vowed to never let that type of stuff happen again. You know what I mean? And I think that since then we've decided to take a hit first type of approach. Instead of us playing defense, no, we're gonna go on offense. If y'all aren't paying attention and y'all aren't listening, and basically if you aren't with us, you're against us. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't like to get too political, but like I said, when it comes to military attacks and stuff like this, I don't think that they'd be attacking a country or a person that isn't in our benefit. So just like the attack on Osama bin Laden, when they went and they found him all the way down deep in that hole or wherever the fuck they found him at, I feel like it was justified. For every action, there's a reaction, and I feel like when you mess with the United States, our reaction is deadly. So all you countries out there that are trying to manipulate the United States and play both sides with our enemies, just know you can only throw rocks and hide your hand for so long before the U.S. is coming. So, you know what I'm saying? But what do you think? What do you think?
The Pearl Harbor was man, like, this correction, but I don't know, man. I think
Yeah.
I think
That's
you
what I
can.
said.
I
I
think
said
you
it
can-
wasn't the same country.
I think you can teeter the line of patriotism, and also like this
Humanitarian.
this yeah, you know what I'm saying. And for me, I know that us going into this country, I know that a lot of time our bottom line as America is money. So for me, I think the oil plays a big factor in this. You know what I'm saying? I think it plays a huge factor in this. I think there's billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars at stake. And in a time where it seems the economy is downtrodden, we may have used that as a way to find some financial solace.
So
For sure.
I think if you're talking to my ops, though I could take that as personal and attack you for it, you didn't attack me. It's me on the defense. I mean, it's me on the offense. So it always comes off a way when the bully or the person perceived as the bully goes and punch, as opposed to somebody attacking you and you treat it to that. So it's like, oh, you seen something that you didn't like, as far as Venezuela congregating with these different countries, and then you just attack me, and then you try to. Obviously, there's always been problems between the country and their president and us, meaning like we thought that their president was unfairly elected, and his name is Nicolas Maduro, by the way. The U.S. felt like he cheated elections, and he was in power for like like under the intent that he wasn't supposed to be. So, do I think it's right? I don't know. I can't really call it. I don't like the idea.
It's up for speculation, really.
It is up for speculation, and that's what's tricky about war, guys. I know that everybody wants to divide it like this side and this side, but that's not the way this thing works, yo. It's just not. There's so many different layers to the issues that countries have with each other that it's really hard to speculate. Now, one thing I will say, nobody wants to see innocent lives lost. Nobody wants to see kids murdered. Nobody wants to see, you know what I'm saying, people in these predicaments that we just don't deem to be humane. But that's also the reality of the world we live in, guys. Like, I know a lot of people like, oh, the world's not supposed to be like that, like that super, super, super left kind of perspective. I don't have that. I'm a nigga who grew up in Texas, so like we seen a different side of politics. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian said, we grew up military, so we've been a Pearl Harbor. We know what it feels like to hear that the U.S. is under attack in New York, and then the people and the effect that had on the people at again Pearl Harbor, Middle Pearl Harbor Elementary. So it's scary to be on the other side of that, or feel like you could potentially be on the other side of that. So, meaning like somebody attacking you. So, our hearts go out, but these are problems that are bigger than us. These are governments fighting with each other. Like, if you go against your, I guess, perspective government, then you can expect to feel the wrath of whatever they choose to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't feel like I know much about the history to say whether we're right or they're right. So I just end it with, prayers to everybody. Prayers to everybody involved. It's just a sad case.
Man, don't fuck with the United States, bro. Stop playing in our faces or we're coming for you. That's all I gotta say about that shit. Stop playing with the United States. Y'all think it's funny until we come up, kidnap you, and put you somewhere you don't want to be, in the darkness.
I don't know, bro. Like, we talk about real lives. Like, shit not know, like, video. Talking about real lives.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, right?
Shit not called.
I was gonna end there, but I just got one last thing to say. So, God damn, why the fuck I might keep on doing that? Fuck. Hold on. So the last thing that I have to say about that, right, is I'm gonna just have to use my camera. The last thing that I'm gonna say about that is, we don't ever want to see lives taken. We don't ever want to see innocent people murdered, right? But the thing about it is that a lot of countries run mainly off the government. It's the government's actions, right, that create a reaction. So I think a lot of these countries, um, just how you said, it's not a video game, but I feel like a lot of these countries take it as that because, like I said, Trump told the president of Venezuela, "Hey, chill out, stop hanging with the ops." And instead of having a civil conversation, he put up videos of him dancing and
Yeah.
basically taunting Trump. All right. Now, if your leader is taunting the leader of someone else who just so happens to be a little bit more powerful,
Right.
what do you think would happen?
I mean, again, I do think that that's not such a smart. That's not a very smart move to make on their leader's behalf. No, it's not. It's not at all. It's juvenile. It's not. It's not fixing the issue, and it's kind of playing with the people's lives. Um, in terms of like the Venezuelan people, like, it's playing with their lives because you're fucking with somebody who will come bomb.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Again.
So that's my whole point.
Again, but I'm not. But that makes me feel for the people because you have a leader.
Sure.
You have a leader in place that would take your life so trivial. So I'm not gonna joke and be like, "Don't fuck with the U.S." when I'm looking at your leader like, "Oh, you did that." Like there's
I'm not even
something
joking
with
though.
you. There's something with you. So
yeah, that's the thing. I'm not even joking when I say that. Time and time again, we see countries playing us for fools, and just try to make a mockery out of the U.S. When you go to other countries, I don't know if you ever traveled before, but a lot of times when you travel, people look down on the United States. They think we're pigs. They think we're sexist. They think we're racist. They think we're less than. You know what I'm saying? Other countries think that we're great. But I just don't feel like that we need a leader who lets people play with us. As far as like, just like you said, it's not a video game. This is real life. This is our reputation that we're putting on the line when certain actions or certain videos get put out from other countries. The United States can never look weak. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like death is crazy, but bro, if you look at the history of the world, everything is about war. Wars were fought, and you know who. If you go to history class, you know who's writing the history books. You know who's telling the stories. The people that won the war. So I'm gonna end with that. History is about who wins the war. They get to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. R.I.P. them people, man.
I remember you were saying something about the jury heist in New York, or the jury finesse. What was that story?
Trax NYC. So, if y'all haven't seen, which I'm sure you have, it went viral. You know what I mean? Trax NYC, which is a notable jeweler in New York. A lot of people are going to him. He's went viral a couple of times. He has a YouTube channel. He has Instagram with millions of followers or whatnot. And basically, he's a real credible jeweler. He prides himself on his work. He prides himself on his pieces. And through the eyes of the media and through the fans, he's a fair guy. You know what I'm saying? So, a week ago, or maybe a little bit longer, but it came out about a week ago, the story. Another jeweler, I think it's the Aviani brothers or something like that. Basically, they sold one of his clients some jewelry that was lesser than what they valued it at. And what I mean by that is there's a carat to gold, right? There's 10, 14, 18, 24, right? They told them that it was a certain carat higher than what it actually was. And they did the same thing with the diamonds. And I guess the guy went and got it tested and found out that it was lesser than. So they really charged him double, whatever, because as the carats go up in jewelry, the price goes up significantly. You know what I'm saying? So the customer ends up bringing it back to Trax NYC, where Trax tested himself, sees that it's not what they said it was, right? Trax NYC is such a real dude that the customer paid $22,000 for the pendant and the chain. He gave it back to him. He gave the money back just to save face, and then goes to the other jeweler's establishment and raises hell. He's basically saying you guys are lying. And the main issue with the other jeweler is that they put Trax NYC's stamp on it, like
So they use
like it came from him.
Yeah, they use it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. They were using his name basically. So he went over there furious, screaming, taunting, talking shit to the people. One of the brothers ended up spitting in his face. There's videos all online if y'all want to go check it out. And then they get into a fight where basically it's 5-on-1 with Trax NYC being the one. So, they basically roughed him up. They tried to strangle him with his chain. And it was just a mess. You know what I'm saying? And now there's a criminal case. Both the brothers were arrested on multiple charges, right? All for stealing someone's name. So my question to you guys is your name worth going and getting your ass beat? Is your honor worth paying out to your customer and then demanding the money from the people who besmirched your name? I'm going to answer that question for me. Yes. Because life is all about respect. Respect and the name that you built. Right? And when somebody comes and they just try to destroy your credibility with giving your customers lesser than they deserve,
or scamming people,
then you're known for.
No. It's not even that. It's scamming people using my name. Like that's so people are gonna attach my name to being scammed. Like you gotta understand. Like I understand where Trax is coming from because look what happened to Jacob the jeweler. Look at how much credibility he lost when he went to jail, and they found out some of the pieces that he was selling was, was less than authentic. So you gotta understand when you're in that diamond district, you in that jewelry business, it's serious business, bro. Because people are looking to get over on you all the time. This same guy, Trax, he had to crash out on Scott Disick too. I don't know if y'all know who Scott Disick is, but he's like the guy who was married to the Kardashians. But he crashed out on him because he gave Scott a free bracelet in exchange for promo. Scott took the bracelet and then blocked him, so he exposed him online. So he has a history of standing on business about his name, and I fuck with that because in that jewelry business, bro, there's so many people finessing, so many people selling fake pieces. Saying some shit is authentic when it's not. We seen Lil Baby pay like $500,000 for a watch, and then it got exposed as a fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta really approach it with that kind of vigor behind your name because any hint that you're selling fake shit, people ain't gonna want to fuck with you no more, and it invalidates your business.
For sure. And I think that was the main thing. I think the reason that Trax went over there outnumbered and just rose hell because they're playing with his name.
Nah, no bullshit.
And it's so hard in the jewelry game. It's so hard in certain avenues of life to be able to build up a credible name And when
Bro, in
someone
any
comes
business, it don't matter if it's fucking jewelry, basketball, nigga, laundry, nigga, cut, nigga, lawn care, nigga, any of that. So it's hard to build up a respectful name. Yeah.
Yep. And when people come and they just fucking bash you down and they pretend to be you, and you know what I'm saying, it hurts the business. And it's also greed and thievery, because you're pretending to be somebody that you're not.
Any piece you sold under my name, give me the bands for that, nigga. Because that could easily
and that's what he went over there.
Yeah.
That's what he went over there to say. Give me my fucking money. You pieces of shit are some thieves. Yada yada yada. So honestly, I think that in the near future we will see a lawsuit.
Stemming from this honestly, I think any lawyer would have told Trax to just handle that through them.
Yeah, for sure. But Trax is a.
But he's still doing business.
You watch him on Instagram. You watch him on YouTube. You see like Trax is a loose cannon. He's like, I wouldn't say a street guy, but I'd say like, you know, he's not just gonna let you fuck him over and be a quiet little mouse.
Yeah.
I mean? He's gonna come and cause havoc, and that's what he did. So I respect it.
I can't be mad at it.
That in any situation, it's worth fighting for your honor. It's worth fighting for your name. If you think about back in the days in the Chinese times, they died over their honor all the time.
Yeah.
Not even just Chinese, just war in general. A lot of, if you think about war back in the day, it was, okay, y'all got swords, we got 100,000 men, y'all got swords, we got 100,000 men. Let's all meet in the middle and fight for our honor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I think that your honor is definitely worth fighting for.
100%. 100%. Hey, Trax, I before today I didn't know much about you, but hey, one man army verse 50, nigga. I'ma stand on business. So I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it, man. Cause again, like that jewelry business, bro, you making a lot of fucking money. A lot of money is at stake. Like that, nigga. That could be the difference between having a $2 million a year and a $10 million a year. So it's like, nah, nigga, I'm crashing behind millions, nigga. What?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out Trax, man. I do think that's fucked up that they jumped them. I think they should have just sent they best one out there to catch a fair one, bro. You got to, bro. Like if he come one deep, y'all niggas just gonna beat the shit out of him. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but think about beating him up because you stole his name. Think about beating him up because you sold his customer some bullshit.
My thing is, but if y'all choosing to fight, nigga, don't steal my shit and then jump me, nigga. Like all five of y'all is mobbing on me now.
Dirty game out
it's
there,
dirty, bro. That's fucked up. I didn't put money in y'all niggas' pockets.
I think it'll be a big lawsuit.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
In the making,
for sure.
They owe him $22,000.
Hey, who? I want to say this. Who threw the first punch? Him or them?
No. Well, it wasn't a first punch. One of the brothers spit in Trax's face,
and then
no Trax was there talking shit and yelling.
That's assault.
But as anyone would.
That's assault.
Yeah, they spit in his face. So I think after that, everything just went crazy.
Yeah.
I seen Trax throw a punch.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he got jumped. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, bro.
I was asking because
Rampage.
I was asking because
getting beat up.
I was asking because if Trax went there and threw the first punches, then it's different. But if he went there and they spit on him, nigga, that's assault on them. Like they're getting the charge now, so he's got a case.
Yeah, and that's why Trax went free when the police were called. And the funny thing is, Trax never called the police.
Yeah,
it was the brothers that called the police, and ultimately ended up getting themselves in jail.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Of course, they bonded out or whatever. It's nothing but like misdemeanor assault and stuff like that. But I think that this leads to, like I said, a bigger lawsuit. where they're gonna have to pay him for damages. They're gonna have to pay him for credibility and like defamation.
Yeah,
Defamation
basically.
by stealing his name and selling something lesser than. So
Nah, that shit is crazy. Shout out to Trax for standing on business though, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit comes with, a fucking, a beat down, but shit, nigga stood on that shit.
yeah,
Nigga stood on that shit.
it's always worth it to fight for your name, man.
I ain't gonna lie, and it's different in New York too because motherfuckers ain't just too quick to pull them guns out because nigga, a case in New York like that, you're going to jail, even if you was defending your own shit. Like,
Yeah, there's no good self defense laws in New York. We seen that with the K Flock case.
yeah,
You know, he got the murder charge dropped, but then he was ultimately charged for RICO. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get your ass, whether whether it was self defense or not. They're gonna find a way to nail your ass,
New York,
especially in NYC.
yeah, New York is different in that regard. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't like that part about New York, is what I will say.
Yeah,
But like, it's too
come
many.
to the South, man. Come to the South, man. Guns is out, titties is out, man. Come on, man.
I say that because I ain't
Come to the South, man. You ain't gotta worry about that.
come to a different couple. You
Defend
could really
your
come to a
honor.
couple different places.
Florida, Texas, it's Louisiana. It's a lot of places where if they mess with you, you spark that motherfucker up. The cop will say, when they get there, hey, why didn't you shoot him more, man?
That's crazy.
You should have shot him another time for me, man. So nah. It's messed up. Gun violence is.
But
definitely
shit,
crazy
even if
in
shit,
the United States.
and shit, hey, if y'all don't really like the South, nigga, come to Vegas.
Yeah, do y'all think?
You know what I'm saying? Come to Vegas. Open carry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I
But
always got my shit on me just for shit. Like
especially if you got a business as valuable as something like fucking jewelry, dude. Like,
yeah, but I'm sure that if you have a notable business or you're a public figure or something, you can definitely get. It's harder to get to get a concealed carry license in New York. But I'm sure, like, if you're making millions or whatever, even hundreds of thousands, they'll grant you concealed carry.
nah, of course.
And even though I don't think that it was a situation that needed a gun, it's more like you're fucking with my name, you're fucking with my business. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's not like I want to kill you.
Yeah.
Like no.
I was saying that because he came to their business, so there could have been a instance where they nigga whipped out on him because I feel like he felt more comfortable going there because he was like, nigga, I know they're not about to pull it. They're not about to whip out on me. So I'm about to go talk my shit.
But they're millionaire jewelers. Like they're not trying to kill nobody. You know what I mean? That's bad for business as well. If somebody dies in your fucking establishment and you're $1 million jeweler,
That's true.
that's bad for business. A lot of people are going to steer away because the rappers and these NFL players, ball players, athletes or whatever, the rich people, of course they come, but they only come once in a while. You know what the real dollar comes from? The regular citizen. Those are the people that come and they finance shit and they, you know what I mean? They spend their hard-earned money, and I think that's where the real dollar comes from. And those are the people that
The
that are
motherfucker
gonna
who pull up in there on a Tuesday.
You feel me? Like those regular guys or regular women, those are the people that aren't gonna like that someone died in your establishment. So that's why I think that it didn't go that route. But it still went a very violent route. You know what I mean? And shout out Trax, man. I know you got a lawsuit coming, buddy. And
Shout out Trax.
I'm glad that you pride yourself on credibility and you pride yourself on the value of the shit that you make. Because it takes a lot to fight for your integrity, and I just find it noble. You know what I'm saying? I find it noble, and I agree with it. I'm cool with it. Shout out Trax, man. If you need a jeweler, go to Trax NYC. We not sponsored, but come on, man.
Hey, I'll tell you this, man. If you need a jeweler, go to Steph, nigga. Worthy Tapes, Volume 1, out right now. This is a shameless plug, nigga. Talking all this jeweler talk, nigga. Show these niggas your hat, bro. Talk to these niggas, bro. Talk to these niggas.
They've been seeing this hat all pod, nigga.
Come on, man. Tell them what it is, though. Give them context. Give them context, nigga. I don't know what that is.
Stuff to jeweler, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If you need you a hat, if you need you some type of clothing, he makes all types of clothing. Hit up Steph the jeweler, man. We shouted him out so many other pods. Man, I just want to let y'all know the quality of this shit is just phenomenal, man. Everything in-house. Everything done at your discretion. You know what I mean? All you got to do is put it in order, let them know how you want it, and it'll come back to your liking, man. So make sure that if you want some clothing, you know what's crazy? Look, while I was booking a flight, right, to go to New York, and I was talking to whoever, the customer service agent. No. Okay, mistold the story. I was calling about the hat that didn't come, right? And I was talking to the agent at the post office. And I was like, yeah, it's a hat from my homeboy's clothing brand. And she was like, really? Your homeboy has a clothing brand? Send me his Instagram and whatever, so I could check it out and buy some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, you never know who is your next customer. You never know
That's fly.
Who is your next
That's fly.
biggest fan.
That's fly.
So, you know, if you're looking for quality, if you're looking for that drip, hit up Steph the jeweler, man.
The motherfucking jeweler, man.
Real quality.
The motherfucking jeweler, man. That's my boy, man. Yo, who want what coming soon, nigga?
Who want what? Who want what? Hey.
Who what coming soon, man. That's the name of the tape, by the way. I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Okay.
The tape is
That's what's up, man.
That's cool. Little compilation tape. You know what I'm saying? Start the year off right. Start the year off beautiful. Start the year off working. Start the year off healthy still. Start the year off, intentional. You know? So yeah, man. Shout out Steph, man. Shout out to that boy, man. Yo, the last game of the NFL regular season was yesterday. So I don't know who everybody teams is, but I'm letting y'all know right now. If your team made the playoffs, fuck you. Because my team didn't make the playoffs. We was ass this year. We actually been ass like the past. Since Drew Brees left.
Started this year off, we already knew that it was ass.
Since
you
Drew
didn't
Brees
want to
left.
hear it.
Nigga, we could go back to the beginning of the year. I said it. We could rewind, nigga. I said, yo, I do not have high hopes for my team. They actually did a little better than I thought they was going to do, to be honest. But they still did pretty bad. It was pretty bad. The New Orleans Saints ended the 2025-2026 season 6-11, you guys. So we was ass. We was
garbage.
Ass. We was straight ass. But we don't have a solid quarterback yet. Man. We don't. I wish we would have pushed for Shedeur, but everybody was being bitches back then, and now y'all see that this nigga's gonna start going crazy in Cleveland. And by the way, we said it a couple episodes ago. I don't know if that episode came out. Yes, it did actually. We said that it might have been the last episode. We said that team would let that coach go before they let Shedeur go. And I just seen a report today that said that the head coach of the Browns is probably going to get fired. So, yeah, man. We called it.
Yeah, well, they should have played Shedeur a little earlier, and they should have played him a little bit more. I felt like there was a lot of politics that were involved with that, and him not even being really drafted as a good number pick. You know what I mean? Him being drafted kind of like second string, and then him being able to break out and then become what he was supposed to be originally. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We all knew the talent that Shedeur had, but I feel like due to the politics, due to the whatever, that they hindered him, and ultimately it cost them the season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that now that we've seen Shedeur play and actually produce really good numbers, I think that the coach has to be held accountable for sure, because it was your call. It was your call to put him out. It was your call, to get him in there earlier. But you decided no. You only let him play. Didn't the quarterback get hurt or something like that?
Oh yeah, they had two backup quarterbacks. Shedeur was actually the
okay.
They had two.
You motherfuckers.
He was third
you
string.
Motherfuckers. You let him play third string, and you only brought him out because two quarterbacks got hurt. Imagine that. Imagine being a fucking superstar in the making, right? And the only reason that you're out there is because two people ahead of you got hurt. Now, I know that Shedeur went out there with a chip on his shoulder, and if you ask me, he proved himself. He proved himself. He proved that he is a valuable player. He proved to us that he should have been playing, if not first string, second string. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He definitely should have been. But even further than that, I don't think Shedeur should have been a 5th round pick. I think he showed.
Exactly.
I think he showed himself to at least be, at best, a 2nd round pick quarterback. At best, or even a 1st round, to be honest. But at minimum 2nd. The fact that he had to sit through 5 rounds before he got picked up by the fucking Cleveland Browns is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
Which is a garbage team, by the way.
A horrible team. But hey,
garbage.
shout out Miles Turner, because he got the most sacks in NFL in a single NFL season ever. So shout out to Miles Turner.
That's fire. But yeah, I agree. I think that the coach should definitely be fired.
Yeah.
Shedeur should have been playing long time ago. He should have damn near started the season. You know what I mean?
Nah.
He should have been in there when the first string quarterback was tired.
Agree.
You know what I mean? So, but anyway, shout out Shedeur, man. Fuck that coach. Cleveland Browns is garbage. Play again like this next year, Shedeur, and I promise you'll be on a good team.
They're gonna
play again like this, and you'll be on a good team.
Bro, they're gonna start building around Shedeur, bro. They already got a few pieces.
I hope so.
They're not like the Cleveland Browns aren't as bad as they look at the like on the scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of those games were very close games. Like, they could have been a little better had they played Shedeur from the beginning, I believe. But they got a good foundation. I think the Cleveland Browns could be something, man. So shout out to them. I did want to get into this Will Smith lawsuit though. Will Smith is being sued. Well, his company is being sued. Trey Ball Studios Management. They're being sued by a violinist named Brian King Joseph. And he alleges that he was sexually harassed. He alleges that there was like predatory behavior going on. He said that Will Smith's team booked his, because he was on tour with Will Smith. Will Smith did a tour. Obviously, he did an album earlier this year, and he was saying that they booked his room, they did all that, and then he came back to his room on one of the tour dates, which was actually in Vegas, and he said that he could tell that his belongings had been messed with, or that he had like somebody had been in his room. He said there was a note in there basically saying, "I'll be back and we could spend time together, just us." And it was signed by somebody. He said that there was HIV medication in there, and then he said there was something else. But he's alleging that after he stated this to somebody on the tour, because he thought it was weird, he was fired, he was let go, And he was told that they were moving in a different direction now, and that they didn't feel the need to continue their I guess their tour or their agreement. Um, so he's
Okay.
suing, and he says that Will Smith and his team owe him money.
Um. So here's the thing. When you're an entity and you create another business, such as a management company or whatever it is, you create that business to not only view different ventures, but to separate yourself from a different business, right? So whatever money that he thinks he's gonna get out of Will Smith, since he was named so much in this lawsuit, Will Smith didn't do shit to the guy. I didn't hear him say specifically that Will Smith did anything.
No.
I think Will Smith's name is just being thrown in there because it is his management company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure if Will Smith was there. So the fact that his name is being brought up so much in this
Well, it's because
disgusting.
it's because the guy was on his tour. He's suing the production company that the guy was hired by is owned by Will Smith. So if there's any type of legal going on, then his name is going to be mentioned.
Yeah, but he's not going to get as much money as he thinks he is. Nah. I'm sure the management company is cool, but it isn't fucking uber successful, or else we would have heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would have heard of different talents in movies and stuff coming from that production company.
No, I think but it's not. I think this production company is more so like, if I'm going somewhere, like let's say, i.e. a tour, this is where I put people in place to hire the people that I need for the tour. I don't think it's like it's not a we make movies, or we make this, or we make this. It's more so like
From what I hear, it wasn't that serious. Yeah, he found a weird note. Yeah, somebody went through his shit. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I think that the standing thing to do, especially when you're attached to a big name who's had these type of allegations before, is to sue.
That's what he's doing now.
You can sue, but all he's gonna get is the money that he was supposed to make anyway if he wins. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he could really sue for. Like, all the other shit that I heard is some bullshit. Like, okay, this happened to you, that happened to you. With companies like this, especially tied to someone who has so much influence and money and power, you're not going to get much. You're not going to get what you think you're going to get. I think he's suing because he got fired prematurely.
Yeah.
And I guess he
didn't finish out his contract. He didn't finish out his contract.
He needed the money. So, I hope that you do get the money that you're owed anyway. But as far as, adding all that, you should have just sued for the money that your contract got terminated prematurely. All the extra shit is just stupid. It's kind of weird. I don't understand why you put that in there. Your shit was rummaged through and there was no HIV medication. Like, come on, bro. So what are you insinuating? You know what I'm saying? What are you really insinuating? If you're not talking about Will Smith, then what are you insinuating?
I think
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think more so he was trying to insinuate that maybe there was a relationship, or maybe like somebody wanting a relationship, and then once he brought it to light, they fired him and outcasted him. And so he's like, well, that's unfair because I have a contract. Which, if they broke the contract, yeah, you have the right to sue, but again, what were they even going to pay you? Like,
I get it though, but you're suing. What I'm hearing a lot of Will Smith.
Yeah.
You're not suing Will Smith. Will Smith didn't do shit to you. You didn't say he did. Yeah. You know what I mean? So this is only a headline because it's Will Smith's company.
100%.
But if Will Smith has nothing to do with it, then I don't really give a fuck. And I don't think anybody really does either. I mean, I hope you get the money, for the rest of your shit, for the rest of your tour. I'm sure you needed it. But all that other weird shit is just, come on, bro. That's your lawyer. That's the lawyer talking. That's the lawyer saying, oh, what happened to you? Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Let me type that in. What else happened to you? Oh, yeah, that's great. Let me put that in there. Maybe we can get to Will Smith. You're not going to get to Will Smith because Will Smith didn't do shit. Stop fucking name dropping Will Smith. get your money if you need some money or whatever, but not really interested in as far as the lawsuit. That's all. That's what they always do. Anytime somebody has a difference of opinions, or somebody, it is weird when somebody comes on to you that you don't want. But come on, bro. We're all adults. Let's be fucking real, man. If you're a good looking guy or you're a good looking woman, and your boss is the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you're into, and they want you, and you turn down their advances, you're fired. Like, why do we keep on acting like, oh my God, he turned down the advances and they fired him? Bruh, it's been happening since the beginning of time. They hired you because they like you. You don't like them back, you're fired. Okay, get you a little bread, but stop trying to make this a big deal. We don't give a fuck. It happens all the time. That's the reason that a lot of pretty women, though they're not as qualified as the lesser looking woman, though the lesser looking woman has more degrees and more experience, of course they're gonna hire the beautiful woman. They want to see somebody beautiful every day, and if you don't at least pretend to like their advantage, you're fired. The same thing with a man. Like, if a woman is in charge and she hires a nice whatever type of man that she likes, and though he may be married, she wants a crack at that. If you can't give her shit, you're gone. It's the same shit that happened with Tyler Perry. He tried to hit on the man. The man didn't want none of the sexual advances, whatever, which,
multiple.
To each his own. But you're fired. You're there because they like you. So stop fucking acting like you think that you're there because of your merit and your fucking degrees. Some jobs, most jobs, let me put it, most jobs hire you off your merit and your degree and your skill. But other jobs, especially when you're dealing with high high dollar clients or shit like that, they hire you because of your looks. So just stop the bullshit. Stop it. But hopefully you get the money, bro. That's all I got to say about that, bro.
Yeah, that nigga 8 man.
You know what I'm saying? Little 20 piece.
What up, nigga?
Little 20 grand.
You're gonna have to pay his lawyer because he won.
Whatever money that he's owed, nigga, it's nothing to Will Smith. It's fucking, it's spit in a bucket, nigga. And it's not coming out of Will Smith's pocket. It's coming out of his production company's pocket. So just stop name dropping Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only reason that this made it to our ears, made it to our phones, our computers, is because it's attached to Will Smith. But technically it's not, because he didn't do shit. So, touchy subject, but man, shout out Will. I haven't heard his name in a while, man. I hate that it's connected to this, but it's not very strongly connected, Will. So you good, man.
He gonna be alright, my nigga. He's just gonna continue shit doing Will Smith shit. Cause I remember Steph was saying that he's doing some tour around the world thing right now, like almost like on some high show speed shit. So,
And that's dope.
shout out to Will Smith, nigga. I think he's fully engulfing himself as a content creator because of what happened a couple years ago. He's kind of being shunned from the industry. There's roles that I feel like he said that have been rescinded, or certain calls not coming no more. Will Smith is just he's engulfing himself as a content creator.
He hasn't been the lead in a movie in a minute.
Wow.
Which to me is very unfortunate, because Will Smith is one, if not the greatest actor in my book as far as the movies that I like to watch. I love a lot. I mean, of course, there's
he's your favorite actor.
For sure, for sure. Like, out of all the actors, Will Smith is definitely my favorite. Pursuit of Happiness is my favorite movie. that Will Smith has ever come out with, and that a lot of people have come out with. I mean, there's other actors, of course. There's Denzel. There's yada 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 yada. But
Yeah.
as far as what I like to see and the emotions that I like conveyed on screen, Will Smith hits that every time.
Okay. We can go ahead and end it there too, because my camera just fucking died.
All right, man. So you just finished watching another episode of the Man What podcast. Man, what? You're here with your boy Einstein. Yeah, boy. I'm here with Khalil Jamal. It goes down every single time we touch this mic, man. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for being here. If you made it to the end, click one of these videos to the left or the right to continue your journey. We got so many more episodes. 2026 is gonna be a good year, y'all. We're gonna be more productive. We're gonna gain a lot more of y'all support, and we're just gonna be more consistent. So we love y'all. We missed y'all, man. Happy New Year. It's 2026. Man, stay tuned in for the next episode of the Man What podcast. Man, what? We out of this bitch. Shout out Gam Gam. Peace.